All right, everyone. Well, thanks for joining us back. Now we have a few more steps we need to finish off with our bean dish.
Yes. We're going to add in the crispy pork.
Oh my God, that looks so great.
I got it all. What the heck?
Why
right?
not?
Why not?
I mean, really.
Okay.
Oh, look at that.
Okay, bring that together, and then slide these in. Some chives. You can put parsley in. You can put sage.
Whatever you like.
Whatever you like.
We've got some beautiful herbs this time of year, so whatever you've got in your house, use it.
And there it is, Hoppin' John, a classic, quintessential,
Ooh,
in fact,
quintessential southern
food.
dish.
That's right.
I feel very southern just
That's
saying it.
Well, you should.
I love it. All right.
Okay.
Very simple and easy. The recipe's on our website. Now this one, I'm excited for you to do this one.
You and me both.
All right. Tell me how we do it.
All right, so we're gonna do pork confit.
All right.
All right. Because if that wasn't enough pork, we're gonna really.
What do you think is the common theme here?
Yes,
pork.
yes.
All right.
Well, it is a southern restaurant,
It
and
is,
and it's
absolutely.
hearty food today, so why not? This is as hearty as it gets.
That's right.
Pork confit. Confit. You've heard of duck confit, I'm sure.
Right.
Confit a lot of times is when it comes to desserts, it's cooking in sugar. It's a preservative. When it comes to meats, it's cooking usually in fat.
Okay.
Some kind of fat. Sometimes it's duck fat. It could be olive oil. It could be pork fat. So here, this is pork. This is pork shoulder.
Okay.
Okay. So. The reason I chose to do pork confit for you today was that I think people at home are scared of that sort of thing.
They are.
To make it. It seems like a.
Right.
But
And
in
kind of
reality,
what
it's
the-
really, really easy. It's an easy thing to make, and you can make it and leave it in the refrigerator for weeks.
See, I think
It's a preserved thing. You can make it, and it can be a snack for a long time, which is why I think it's a fun thing. You make it, put it in the fridge.
It's a misunderstood recipe. People don't really know what it is.
People are scared of it. People think because that it is sitting in fat, but it doesn't absorb the fat. It just keeps the liquids and things from coming out.
Yeah.
And it preserves it.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna cut this into a few pieces here.
Okay.
Okay. Like 1 inch square, I would say. This is the pork shoulder. I wouldn't use loin or anything like that.
You need that fat.
You want the
need
fat.
that.
You
Okay.
want the fat to keep it nice and moist.
All right.
You season it however you want to season it. In this case, the one I did here was I just went salt and pepper.
Southern
Cloves, you
tradition
could put,
would be what? Just this,
It's
really?
onions, garlic, chilies, that sort of thing.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. But sometimes I'll change it up. But in this case, it's salt and pepper.
All right.
We take that and we put it in a pan.
Okay.
Like this. I'll put in some whole garlic cloves. I'm gonna put in some onion.
And really, garlic also
what?
is very. I'm gonna wipe it because we just
Yeah, yeah.
did meat, so.
Yes.
I'm gonna be
She's
very
gonna follow the rules.
sanitary.
That's great.
Follow the rules. How about that? And you should do this in your kitchen, by the way, you guys.
really
whenever you're
should.
doing meat. All right.
Makes perfect sense. So we're gonna put a little onion in here as well.
Okay.
Okay, this can be just, we're gonna take it out later, so it could be roughly chopped.
And again, you're using a lot of pork fat. What I'm finding also is a lot of onion in Southern cooking.
A lot of onion, a lot of garlic, a lot of chili.
Yeah.
There's a lot of, it's a real strongly flavored cuisine, I would say. It's real flavorful, nothing necessarily subtle about it. So,
Right.
so we have that there. I'm gonna put a chili in as well. And again, I want to re-emphasize that you can put anything you want in here.
Okay.
It can be any seasonings you would like, anything you want to put
What's
in.
in season for this time of year? Use.
Yeah, whatever you want to use for
Okay,
that.
all right.
Absolutely. So I have that. I have the vegetables here. I have some, this is actually pork fat. This is lard.
Which, okay, so I know everybody went, oh my God, it's lard. But here's the thing. Lard was used so long ago in everything. It's coming back. People are using it more than
It's sort of in vogue right now. It really
totally
is.
in vogue, but it's because your body knows how to break it down. It's not pre-manufactured, it's natural.
That's right.
So what
That's
am I
right.
doing with this?
We're gonna go in the oven. So you can see
Okay.
that it's covered. I wanna make sure everything's covered so that there's no air touching the pork itself.
Okay.
It is covered, that can go in.
And is the oven on? How long does it go in?
It's on 250, you wanna cook it really slow and for a long time. No
Slow
set
and
rule.
slow, that's
Exactly. So it's about 3 hours or so.
Wow.
But I don't like to do any rule like that. Like before I said, I do it till it's done.
Okay.
So around 3 hours, but I'll check it at maybe 2. I'll pull it out. I'll touch a piece. I'll see if
Okay.
it's done. I'll see if it's shredding. And when it's done, I pull it out.
And that's the key. If it's shredding, it's done.
Yeah, when it's shredding, but not to the point of falling apart like crazy. You want it to be unctuous and still, stay moist.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Now show us the next step.
This is the finished product. This is I made this a few days ago.
Okay.
This is actually even better after it sits. It's one of those things that after a week it's even better. It's like a
It's better
pickle.
after
You make
time.
it after a week or two, it actually tastes better. And all we're gonna do is we're gonna crisp up the pork. That's all we're gonna do. Got a hot pan here.
I do have to tell you, when I saw all of that on the top, I went, oh. But
And I'll actually
didn't
flake. You can see how it's flaking really easily.
Yeah, and I didn't realize you were going to take it out of there. You're not pouring that all in the pan.
No, and then I'll drain it also as well. So, and what the key is, I'll let it just sit and not move it for a while. I'll let it get nice and crunchy. And if you have a broiler, you can also do that in your oven. You can put it in the broiler so the top will get crunchy and the bottom will kind of fry. And then I'll drain it so you're not actually eating all this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so basically all you're doing is it's already cooked. You've let it sit.
Correct.
You're just warming it back up and crisping,
And crisping it. Yeah, the key being crisping it. Yeah,
Okay, all right.
absolutely.
Okay, the pork is done. That looks beautiful.
It's ready to go?
All right, how do we plate it up?
All right, this is how we do in the restaurant, and if you do it at home, it would look restaurant quality as well. So a little bit of rice, not too much. I don't want it to be overkill.
Okay.
We'll put a little bit of the...
And this is kind of what I like. I have to share this with you. We could do the rice and beans, the Hoppin' John.
Yes.
And whatever we have left over, we could use for this pork dish that we cured 2 days ago when we started the rice mixture. I mean, really.
That is true.
You can have this all week long. And it
that's
can
the
be
beauty of Southern
different.
food as well, is that we reuse things, we turn it into something else, we use it many, many times. So,
look at how nice
so
that
that's
looks.
nice and crispy and delicious.
Oh, and there's more.
We would serve that. That's how we'd serve in the restaurant, something like that. Delicious, right?
I can't even begin to tell you how
be
that
good.
popped the plate. Oh my God, that just
should be
went
good.
boom. It went from
try it too, it's gonna be
really
delicious.
great to exceptional.
Well, good. I'm glad to hear that.
That
Let's
looks
try that pork.
great.
It's going to be great.
Looks good. I love that.
Good eats, right?
Yeah.
Is that hearty enough for you?